Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to my channel. Lisa Smith here, life and business coach, and I'm here to help you get your messages out of your head, into your heart, and out into the world. So today we're going to be discussing one of my most favorite topics, and that is personal branding. Thumbs up real quick if you actually know what a personal brand is. I'm trying to see something here. So this is the first video in a 4-part video series of personal branding on my channel because I believe that personal branding is so uber important to building a sustainable online business. In fact, I believe it's actually essential, let me just keep it real, essential to building a sustainable online business in 2019 and beyond. There are so many people, so many brands out here online. There's literally 1.3 billion people using YouTube, billion users using YouTube right now. There's 1 billion and growing every single day on Instagram. There are 2 billion on Facebook, okay? On the other all the other social media accounts, there's a lot of people on there too. I don't know about all those accounts, but what I do know is what I know, okay? So you can Google everything else. So by the end of this video, you're gonna know 3 simple steps that you can start implementing today to build a strong personal brand online. By the end of this series, you're gonna have all the information that you need to help you build a strong personal brand online and how you can use that personal brand to build a strong, sustainable, and profitable online business that can change your life and the lives of many others around the world. So I've been on YouTube since 2012. You can literally go back and watch my first video. I still believe I have it up here from 2012, and that's when I was sharing my fitness journey online, right? So I've been at this for a while, but in the beginning I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't think of it as personal branding. I just thought about it as sharing my journey because I'm just a natural sharer. I just love to share things and to help people, right? But I want to teach you about personal branding today because it's so important, it's so crucial today, and it's actually what's going to set you apart from everybody else online. Now, some of the amazing opportunities that my personal brand has afforded me over the years has been literally building my coaching business, and reaching people all around the world, connecting with people all around the world, helping people all around the world, making literally thousands, tens of thousands of dollars, with my business and through brand partnerships. And we even were featured on a reality show. My family and I were featured on a reality show last year. It was called Expecting. We were contacted out of the blue because of my personal brand and the content that I've shared online. And I'm not saying this to brag, just an FYI. I'm saying this to let you know what's actually possible if you build and you stay consistent with building a strong personal brand online. And there's billions of other people, literally I think at this point millions of other people that you can probably name and that I can name who you can tell have built a strong personal brand online using social media and who have literally blown up and whose business has exploded, okay? Look at Dulce Candy, look at Patrick Starr, Jackie Aina, Sunny Lenarduzzi, Gary Vee. Gary Vee, who doesn't know who Gary Vee is, Tiffany Haddish, okay? Cardi B. It really says something about you if you are courageous enough to share your true self with the world, because there's repercussion, that you open yourself up to so much criticism and good and bad, and it says something. People really look up to people who can do that. People look up to leaders and people want to be led. And also I believe that everybody coincidentally is actually called to be a leader in their own right. It's just up to us to realize that and to actually step into that, And if you didn't thumbs up before, thumbs up now, because I can guarantee that you've done this before. Have you or have you not ever went and met somebody in person or heard their name or came across their resume in your job application or whatever, and you went and you Googled them immediately to see what kind of content they put out there online, what was on them online, what was written about them, what their social media was online? Come on. When your girl started dating somebody new and you didn't know who they were and you never heard from them before, did you not go Google their social media? Did you not go Google who they were? I mean, come on, I know you have, keep it real. So in short, you are your personal brand. I teach my clients to look at themselves as a brand because this makes them way more aware of what they are putting out on social media, what they're sharing, what they're liking, what they are following, accounts they're following, and what kind of content they want to share with the world and what kind of stories they're telling, you know what I'm saying? So it's so important. And coincidentally, while you are your personal brand may not be you. And that's because you may not be consciously curating your brand, which is why this video exists today. So your personal brand is the message that you are putting out into the world about yourself, okay? It is what you care about, it is what you believe in, it is what you stand for, it is what your core values are, It is really like at its essence, your brand is who you are as a person. Your personal brand will literally put you in rooms that you are not even qualified for, that you have not even, you know, applied for, like we did with the reality show. Your personal brand will put you in rooms that you haven't even walked into. All right, so step one to creating your strong personal brand is to decide what you want to be known for and focus on that. So as the face of your brand, which is your personal brand, you have to be super aware of what you're representing. So how you're presenting yourself both on and off camera, both on and offline. You know, you should be the same as that person offline that you are online. I'm a firm believer of that. Nobody should meet you, and none of your followers or subscribers should meet you in person and then be like, oh my gosh, she was such a, or he was such a, like, I didn't like them at all. But online, they come up as a super cheery person. Like, how many times have we heard about that, and how many times does that put a bad taste in your mouth about that specific person? You want your name to be synonymous with certain characteristics of your choice. Nobody else's choice but yours, okay? So think about that. What do you want people to think about you? You know, when your name comes up, you know, in conversation, like, what do you want people, how do you want people to feel? Like, how should people feel when they hear your name, you know, and what should they think about you? What should they think when they hear your name, you know? So decide what you want to be known for and focus on that. And John Lee Dumas from Entrepreneurs on Fire podcast says that focus means to follow one course until success. There's too many people out here who are just like focused for like 6 weeks or 2 months or maybe even a year, and they're not seeing the results that they had expected, so they quit, they give up, you know? You gonna be known as a quitter? I don't think so. And here's a really great personal branding hack for you, if you will. I created this acronym for my Confident Creative coaching program students, and this is how I teach them how to create like really impactful and meaningful and help them to create content that actually converts online, right? And it's by using the ART method. So the ART method is creating authentic, relatable, and transformative content. In 2019 and beyond, all of your content throughout all social media, including the content that you actually share, because that matters too. It says something about you, okay? Like, it should be rooted in these pillars. People are tired of fake. People are tired of that stuff. So be real, you know? Be the change that you wish to see. And what are you tired of seeing online? Think about that and then do the opposite, okay? Do better, be better. So step 2 is to know your audience. Simple way to get to know your audience is to share your story, you know? Share your story. And by story, I mean, don't overthink this, okay? This is a basic video. We're keeping it basic here, okay? Basic fundamentals of personal branding, okay? So this is basically a pivotal moment in your life that has helped to mold you and shape you into the person that you are today. What kind of memories stick out to you that have helped you to do that? Like, what was really like a turning point for you in your life? Think about that. Think about how you felt in those moments. Think about what you learned from those moments and share that with people. Be open, be raw, be vulnerable, you know, use language that you would use, you know, with your best friend. Do all that, because that is what's gonna help you to build an audience that actually cares what you have to say, that actually gives a damn, that really actually rides with you and rocks with you, and who's gonna buy from you eventually and really support you throughout your evolution like I have. And I really appreciate that, and I value that, and show them that you care, you know, listen to them. I'm getting too into the weeds. I'm gonna stop because I can go. Another great way to do this is to document your journey. Now, Gary Vee is huge on this. Documenting your journey, sharing your journey like I did with my, back in my fitness days. I share my journey to fitness. I share my journey to fit. I share my journey to the stage when I was competing. I shared my journey to, you know, getting married. I shared that process. I shared my first pregnancy, my only pregnancy, okay? Okay, let's get that straight. Like I said, like, that landed me a TV show, which is super random. And let me know in the comments below if you want me to do a video on storytelling explicitly. Just let me know. And yes, in order to know your audience and to build an audience, you have to put yourself out there. So this is one of the top fears that women come to me with all the time in my DMs and messages, comments, whatever. But it's essential. There's no way around it. You have to put yourself out there. You have to be real, open, vulnerable, you know, authentic, right? Because how else are people going to get to know you? You know, how else, you know, so many people out here want to build a brand, want to build a business, but they are not willing to get over that fear of putting themselves out there. Yes, it opens you up to criticism. Yes, you might get a little bit of, like, you know, bad comments or dislikes, whatever. It's okay. You're going to be fine. You're going to live. It's alright, okay? You'll survive. Trust me, you'll be fine. Think about what attracts you to your favorite online gurus and, you know, your favorite actors, actresses, social media people's personas. Think about that and think about those qualities that you value in them, and then embody those qualities. And step 3 is to choose which platforms you want to build your brand with. Super simple in theory, but in reality, it's kind of hard because there's so many different platforms out here today. And like, if you listen to Gary Vee, he'll tell you to be on literally like all of them sometimes, which isn't a bad thing if you have an entire team like him. But if you is just you building a personal brand, often a personal brand is really personal, right? It's just you, it's just me, okay? But what you need to do so you can actually focus and be consistent is actually to choose one. Choose one that you're gonna be, one, consistent with, and 2, that your audience is actually on, which is why it's so important to know your audience, okay? Me, example, like my favorite platforms are YouTube and Instagram. Last year I focused all my energy on Instagram, primarily because I was a new mom and keeping up with YouTube is really, really hard. And it's just me editing these videos and recording them, so it was like, look, I ain't got time or energy or effort, okay? So, and also I was going through my whole rebranding, so there could be different seasons in your life where you are focused on different social media platforms, but that's okay. The key word is to focus. Follow one course to success, people, okay? Remember that. Whatever platform that you can be the most consistent with and where your people are actually at, choose that one, y'all. Don't choose one that's the most popular or the it platform at the moment, or TikTok if you're not, you know, TikTok Musically, if you're not a 13 to 18-year-old like audience, if that is your audience, don't go on those platforms. You're probably wasting your time. There you have it. We're done. 3 super simple steps that you can use to build a strong personal brand online. So just to recap real quick, step 1 is to decide what you want to be known for, okay? Decide literally means to cut off, all right? So decide what it is that you want to be known for. Yes, I'm talking to you ladies, you multi-passionate, multifaceted individuals out here. The moves unless you do. Step 2 is to know your audience. There's literally a market for everybody, okay? So take comfort in that and be confident in that. You will find your people. The internet and social media connects us all, okay? Just find your tribe. Step 3 is to choose which social platforms that you want to use. So choose what you can be consistent at and where your audience is at. And next week, we're gonna discuss the do's and don'ts of personal branding in 2019, all right? So I hope you enjoyed this video. I really hope you liked it. I hope you got a lot of value out of it. Let me know in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. And remember to do everything with purpose, because that's the only way that you're gonna make a difference in the world. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next Wednesday.